Yo, what's happening, y'all? Back at it again. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups is yours truly, the master ceremonies. One half of the grumpy OGs. STN. It's Crush to make it freaking legend. What's going on? Happy Thursday to everyone that's going to come ahead. Hope your morning is starting off good. High vibrations, no drama, none of that nonsense. But what's going on? Smash the like button as you come into the building, man. What's going on? Whole lot been talked about. And some things is just the same old subject all over again. That sometimes I get burnt out about certain subjects. Don't matter how hot the topic is, but sometimes some things you just need to let go. But let's talk about it Thursday. It's just so much to talk about, and then some things we just need not to even bother to talk about anymore. And one thing I mean is stop all the whining and crying, people. Stop all the whining and crying. Has it did anything for you? Has it gotten you anywhere as a fan of the sport of boxing? Just let it go. It should be a fan learned lesson that these fighters, no matter how much you like them or dislike them, they're going to do what they want to do for them. None of these fighters, no matter what decision they make, agree, disagree, or indifferent, no matter what, it's not for myself or any of us to feel some type of way. Because I'm going to keep on saying, as long as y'all keep on crying, I'm going to keep on reminding y'all, you don't have much ground to stand on to yell about. Because these fighters, these professional fighters, it's their career, it's their life, it's not ours. They're only here to entertain us. That's it. No more, no less. Y'all looking into, having personal relationships or being so passionate about them that you don't know how to control your feelings when these fighters make decisions that they make. Just relax, because there's nothing you can do about it. No matter how much you cry about a fighter not fighting someone when you want them to do it, you crying about it and tearing and coming down on them is not getting you what you want. So how long are you going to continue to do it? And trust me, I get it. I mean, today's boxing is more bad about it to say about. It's more bad than good. That's just the reality of it. Some of us are spoiled because we started watching the sport from a different era, a different time. So it's going to be different understandings, and everybody must realize that. But this is the reason why when you jump into a sport, start liking it. Research the sport, study the sport. Just don't be stuck in what gravitated you to the sport. And most of the time, what gravitated us to a sport is because someone that's actually in the sport. I get it. But there's things that you don't need to no longer continue to do. Crying, whining and complaining. The clock is ticking. You still haven't gotten anything that you wanted yet. That's like waiting for Sky Daddy to come down and save the day. And they've been saying Sky Daddy was supposed to have been coming. Sky Daddy hasn't resurrected yet. So if that's a reality that's sitting in that it ain't gonna happen, then maybe you should look at boxing the same damn way. The same way. There's fighters that's not even being mentioned, fights that's not being talked about because we're just stuck on the same thing. Everybody's saying the same exact thing. I'm tired of it. Tell me something different. Put something different in my ear. Enlighten my brain with something else instead of the same old stuff. It is what it is. The clock is ticking. And as I've been thinking for the last couple days, it's only a few months left in 2025. And, I did something last week when I asked everyone up to date right now, give me an overall grade on boxing. And the comments that I got, the results of it, was a little surprising because, with a lot of fights that did not happen and still isn't going to happen, maybe not at all, but definitely not this year, people was fair with their grade. So 2025 gave us a little something that we too much don't have to complain about. But even with everything that it gave us, we wound up complaining about it afterwards anyways. I just say, man, let things be the way they're going to be. Just heard that Terrence Crawford got stripped of his WBC belt. I'm not surprised that they stripped him. I'm not surprised that they stripped him. Now the reason of doing it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. But they stripped him, and it is what it is because he's not gonna He's not gonna stay at 168. So why keep holding on to belts and titles? And that's something that that's a pet peeve for me. I don't like when fighters do it. Now there'll be plenty of people that get out here and explain the reason why, and they all gonna explain the same reason. I get that. I get that point. But do you get the other point? I get the point, but do you get the reality of it? Is the question. Do you get the reality of the point? Some of us never do, some of us don't at all. Smash the like button as you come in. But it is what it is, and it's going to always remain to be that way until further notice. But there's some fights that's coming up. That I think should be pretty good fights. Just heard that kid Schofield is going to be fighting Jojo Diaz. It does nothing for Jojo Diaz but give him a payday and probably a defeat. Because I don't see Jojo Diaz beating Kid Austin. I don't see it. Jojo Diaz at one time, in a lot of people's eyes, was considered something nice. And then time showed he's not as nice as people thought he was. And that's going to continue to happen in this sport. That's going to happen to a few bigger name guys, if it ain't already happened yet. Because have we really got the full disclosure story on how good or how bad these guys really are? Did we really get any disclosure on how good anybody's guys really are? I'ma say no. No, we have not got any disclosure on how good these guys are and who's actually the better and who's the best out of the better of these guys. We haven't gotten it yet. Dream on, dreamer, life gets in the way because some of it's simply not going to happen. I mean, it's not going to happen. Everybody's giving this disappointing exhibition so much attention. I'm not giving something that I dislike any damn attention. It don't make sense to me. I'm not coming at you guys, but it don't make sense to me. That's wasted weight, wasted thought on the brain, in my honest opinion. It truly is. And I'm wondering why. Why do y'all make it so troublesome? They're going to do what they want to do for them. And that's all I want them to do. Or whatever they said they was going to do in the sport. Hey, they say they're going to do it. Or they saying whatever it is that they want to do, fine. Just make it entertaining. I don't care about none of that other stuff. You say you really badass. Show me you really badass. It don't have to be a damn belt on the line or nothing. Nothing. I don't care about none of that. AB in the building. I don't care about none of that. I think it's time as a collective, as boxing fans, that we really change up, change our energy levels on, how much we are into these fighters. Because a lot of y'all seem like fanatics, right? Worshippers, admirers, all these other things. But we cannot just keep talking about the same old ish. This is the reason why you got fighters coming out of their mouth saying that they bigger than the sport. Because y'all keep running y'all damn mouths. Y'all give these guys these attitudes that they have and then turn around and then complain about the attitude. And then complain about it, but you gave them the attitude. You gave them the ego. You gave them the reason to be mad because of what you said, right or wrong or indifferent. You have to sit back and blame yourself. And then that you're getting to these guys, and you're being heard by these fighters anytime they take the time out to want to respond to content creators about what they said. So to an extent, what you say does matter and it has an effect. That's why you should watch what you say. I'm not saying go out there and fabricate anything, but watch what you say. Because what you say may not, get the result that you want. And we haven't got anything that we wanted. Every time we come down on these fighters, oh, he's a duck, that's a duck, over there's a duck, he's a cheat, you still ain't getting what the hell you wanted. And there's still a lot of unsolved mysteries in the sport of boxing. You got to change up the talk about who's better, especially when you know good and damn well these fighters, some of these fighters is never going to get in the ring with each other, and then especially if they moved on to different weight classes. I'm not comparing somebody at 126 to somebody at 140. Why would I do that? Why would you do that? They're not in the same weight class. This is the things that y'all be doing. This is the things that you're doing. Is it the right thing to do? No. I think it's very incorrect. Because why you comparing things that's not to be compared? It's weight classes for a reason, meaning compare these fighters to the fighters that's in the same weight class as them. I don't care if they once was in the same weight class. Then somebody move on. So once a fighter moves out of a weight class, there's no need to keep on comparing the one that moved on to the one that's still there. That's all I'm saying. Because one has subtracted itself out of the equation. There's no need. And people still sitting out here talking about they want certain fights. Move on from it. It's not going to happen. But they can move up and down the weight classes. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Sorry, but not sorry. It's not going to happen. But you go ahead, you keep wasting your time, making yourself upset over nothing. Running your blood pressure all high and crazy over something you don't have no control of. They're not supposed to do what we want them to do. Once again, we can ask, but oh, he gotta do this. Oh, man, I don't care what you say. He should be trying to become undisputed. It's another thing. Everybody ain't gotta be trying to become undisputed. Who said that? Where did this rule come up at? Somebody give me the boxing encyclopedia, the boxing Bible, the boxing Torah, whatever. I need to see this because so many people is saying this out their mouths like they got a damn receipt saying this is the rule. This is the law. Have you seen it, AB? I've never seen it. I never seen it. Oh, but since so many of us agree on that, oh, now it comes into fruition. No, it don't. Is it contracted? Is it written? No. You just spitting it out your damn mouth like it's supposed to do something. You don't run nothing. You don't run nothing. You're a boxing fan. You don't run a damn thing. We don't run a damn thing. But our mouths, and then we got channels. We run our channels, and we run our fingers. But we don't run no damn boxing. Show me that one of y'all is the manager, the promoter of these fighters. Like they supposed to do what you want them to do. Then maybe you should become a boxer so you can do it. I'm just saying. That goes for any other sport and any other athlete that y'all be all up in y'all goddamn anal holes about. This is what's going on. This is what's going on in the sport of boxing. There's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing. But I'm starting to realize that a lot of us, no matter if you're a fan or a content creator, a lot of us feel as though that if we don't talk about the same exact fighters, boxing is just going to disappear. Man, boxing is just not the guys we always talking about. Boxing is more than the guys we always talking about. Make boxing conversation make sense. Before you can make something great, it has to make sense. Before you can make boxing great again, you got to make boxing make sense. And a lot that's going on in boxing don't make no damn sense. Doesn't make no damn sense at all. Then guys keep on talking about active fighters being a Hall of Famer. saying that they are Hall of Famer. No, they're not. No, they're not. And as long as I run around and I see people saying that, I am going to challenge it. Yes, I feel some type of way about it. How you gonna say somebody something when they ain't there yet? You're not anything if you ain't been inducted. You just don't become a Hall of Famer. Oh, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer. How? When did he get inducted? When? My question is this: if active fighters is already Hall of Famers, but the Hall of Famers is then they have to wait until they got retired, until they retired, and then the window, time and shit and all that, and got inducted. But no, these guys is just automatically Hall of Famers. No, they're not. If they already Hall of Famers, then what are the ones that's actually Hall of Famers? They're not the same. You can't say that Terrence Crawford is a Hall of Famer. He is to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to become a Hall of Famer. But is he inducted? No, he is not. That's the only time it counts, when you get inducted. Not because you open up your mouth and say, hey, that was a Hall of Famer. Shakur's a Hall of Famer. And whoever else that's boxing right now. Ain't none of no damn Hall of Famer. Unless they somebody that fucking retired, got into the Hall of Fame, and came back via Manny Pacquiao. They're not Hall of Famers. I know you don't like it. It's the truth. Truth is not to be liked. The truth is to be recognized and respected. That's it. Now, however you handle the truth about something, that's just simply on you. That is just simply on you. It's just the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what more I can tell you when it comes to these things. But let's make boxing conversation make sense. What's up, Tay Tay? We gotta make boxing conversation make sense. Boxing conversation hasn't made sense to me in years. Overall, in years. Ever since this damn internet, boxing conversation has not been making much sense. Ever since the internet, boxing conversation has not been making much sense. It's a good and bad with this Tay-Tay, AB. Got to take the pretty with the ugly with the pretty. Ain't that a pity? But enough with what you don't have no damn control of. Enough where you don't own nothing. We don't dictate nobody's damn career. Man, you better be on some DeBarge-ish. Ooh, and I like it. Or you don't like it. Try to move on from that. It's the same old thing every day, all day. People talk like these fighters supposed to do what they want them to do. No, they're not. If they maneuver the duck move, they maneuver the duck move. It's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing you can do about it. I get it. You disagree with a duck move, you disagree with a duck move, but at the end of it all, there's nothing you can do about it. Because guess who got to deal with that at the end of the day? I want you boxing fans, content creators, to realize something. The only one that got to deal with it at the end of the day is the fighters. Not me, not you, not we. We ain't got to deal with that. They the ones that got to deal with that. And trust me, most of them probably sleep fucking comfortably while we out here ran, and that. MP, what the fuck, my guy? What's going on, MP? Most of them probably ain't losing no damn sleep, but they the ones that got to deal with that. If they didn't wind up really proving themselves with fighting the best of the best, yeah, that's something that we don't get. But guess who got to deal with it? Because none of us should be losing any damn sleep over a goddamn fight that we didn't get. Trust me, you into boxing that much that you losing sleep that we never could get a Devin a Tank or a Devin a Shakur or Tio and Dev or whatever the case. You're losing sleep over it. It means that much to you. Then I suggest you ease up on your passion. I love this damn sport, but damn if I lose any sleep over it because somebody's not doing something that I think they should be doing. Stay motherfucking career. Get over it. Get over it. Where, he ain't doing this. Where, he ain't doing that. Where, he said this. Where, he said that. Where, he tweeted this. Where, he tweeted that. Where, shut up. Y'all doing more than complaining and whining than they little soft asses. My goodness. That's all I hear and see all day. Complaining. Can somebody do a damn cook without complaining? Can somebody do a cook without criticizing the damn fighter? So goddamn it. Shit. Can somebody do that for once? How many times you going to turn on YouTube or whatever you keep Tank and Jake this, Tank and Jake that, press a conference this, press a conference that? I don't give a damn. It's giving me a headache. And y'all giving me a headache more than anything because every time I try to, y'all talking about it. God damn. Talk about something else. It's signed and sealed, and the shit is going to be delivered. Nothing else you can do. Every damn channel. Tank and Jake this, Tank and Jake that, Tank and Jake this, Tank and Jake that. I don't like this about taking. I don't give a damn. They don't. Why you being bothered about it? I ain't complaining about it. I ain't doing no cook about it. I already spoke on it. I'm not interested. The fuck I'm talking about exhibition fighting for? It ain't pro. I don't care who's in it. It's not my interest. I don't watch it. I don't support it. Well, I'm gonna keep on complaining about it. Man, take your Paul, take it, shut the freak up. Oh, by getting some, people numbers been high. So people been riding off the views so much that they scared to talk about something else because the views is gonna go down. Oh well, you've been doing it long enough, she gonna go up and down. What the fuck? It's gonna go up and down and switch at some time. Y'all know it, y'all been doing it long enough. Is he still the face of boxing? Terrence Crawford now the face of boxing. I don't know. Is the world saying he's the face of boxing? Or just y'all saying he's the face of boxing? Because since this Canelo victory, out of everything I heard, no one ever said, oh, now he's the face of boxing. Outside of y'all asses. And y'all ain't the only ones that talk boxing. Okay? Y'all ain't the only ones talking boxing. They ain't even saying he's a superstar. They just saying he's what they've been saying. He the best of his era and he the pound for pound king. Is he the face of boxing? Nobody starts saying that shit. Is he a superstar? They never said that either. Because for real, nobody ain't worrying about no damn superstars who a superstar who will start boxing like that. Y'all think so? When I talk boxing outside of y'all, it'd be some different shit being said. So everybody's not thinking the same. You only can go off with what you know. You can't go off with what you don't know. But you guys gotta move on. Whoopie-doo. Move on. Got fights coming up. Cool Boy Steph fighting O'Shaquie Foster. Keith Thurman fighting Fundora. Schofield coming back, and I think he's gonna cook JoJo Diaz's ass. And more fights. You got Norman and Dev coming up. So we really ain't got nothing until what? Second week of October, stretching out to November, into November. You know, we got some matchups that's coming up that, they're not the most anticipated matchups, but some of them are good matchups. We got what we got coming up. And we got to see what these fighters are going to do next. But like I said, the most intriguing fight for me right now that's actually going to happen is Devin Haney and Brian Ormer Jr. That fight is the fight for me. That's the fight that I want to see the most out of the fights that is going to take place. Yes, it's more interesting to me than Fundora and Thurman. Now I could be wrong about my prediction when it comes to that, but I think Fundora is going to handle Keith Thurman. I think he's going to handle him. You know what I mean? But look, y'all, I gotta cut this short. I appreciate y'all coming through. I will be back later on today with a part 2 of this topic. Peace.